Okay.
Or so we're gonna see you guys are electric.
Just take a look. So we're getting a new toilet. We're doing a little office makeover rehab, and we're gonna be installing a bidet. So I've got to add a bidet toilet. Those are getting very popular. 2025 is apparently the year of the bidet. So we're gonna be adding a circuit for that. Pretty easy with drop ceiling. So here we go. This is a cool little metal J-box I found. Actually, my guys found it, but brought me the light of it. You don't need the F-straps or battleships that people call them. So general rule, I like to just be outside of 6 inches from the center. So I'm gonna go about 8 inches to the edge of this outlet. I'm gonna keep it kind of low. So I'll go there. I'm gonna go right above the trim. For some weird reason, it's not a stud, but it's like a block laid flat going up and down. Or to it. And then I'll use that as my reference point. Remember, when you're cutting things out, I don't want to go all the way up with this and then try to jam this in there because that drywall is probably going to break out. So I just ran that up a little bit, and I'm going to cut over on this line, finish this off the rest of the way. It's not going to work on that side. So because I'm right next to this stud, and this has to fold out and go in there, this depth isn't far enough to catch that little block in there. So I'm just gonna pull that out and put the good old battleships in there. Oh, it won't let me. I'll try these new things. They're so cool. Hey, there we go. I guess for now it's good, and I still have to use an F-strap on that. Okay, now we can feed that wire down the wall. The fan's going to cause a little bit of an issue there, but we'll see if I can get it dropped down the wall here. So what they did was they furred that wall out. That's why there was that block laying flat in there in a weird random spot. They furred that wall out by these 1.5 inches, so that might be a little tough getting down that void, but I'm going to give it a shot. Okay.
Or so we're gonna see you guys are electric.
Just take a look around. Left my fishing poles at home, so I'm making do with the extension bit here. Let's see if I can get it bent around there. As a fishing pole.
2 hours later.
Okay, so I've struggled with that long enough. We're gonna do slat wall on this anyway, so I'm just gonna cut a couple holes and see what I'm struggling with. Hey, look at that.
We do this.
We already pulled a home run for this. That's where this J-box is. So I'll be able to just make that up. Solid. So that's pretty cool. Because those F-straps don't hold it that tight. So this is the EJ Building Solutions tape light. It's a brand that we work with manufacturers on. It's on our website, ejbuildingsolutions.com. There's a link in my bio. Check it out, and you can get professional grade stuff that we stand behind and use regularly. This driver in particular, we had this sent back. Somebody said it wasn't working. Ended up not being a driver. There was actually a nail shoved through the load side of the wire, but it was blinking. The light was blinking. So they tried everything they thought. We sent them a new driver out. In that meantime, I had tested this one, realized it was good. So I'm just going to use it to put above the ceiling. But anytime if somebody has an issue with any of the parts, we tell them to send it back, we test it, see what's going on with it. So far, we've had 0 issues. So this is really nice professional stuff here. I'm going to put this driver up here in the ceiling. It's accessible with this drop ceiling. Not really sure where yet, but I'm going to run some LED tape light across this slat wall that's going on this back wall. So for now, I won't have to stub anything out there. I'm going to stub out a wire for this backlit mirror that we're going to light up the back of. And then we're also going to be putting in a floating vanity and light up underneath that floating vanity as well. So I'll get a wire run for that too. So here we go. With that tape light, I just found some fire alarm wire that was probably spec for a job, so I'll use that for it. Looks like there's a... That feels like a block. How free is back there? I tell you, it's always something. My mom said I can do anything. And I chose this fucking stuff. Is it metal? Yeah, it didn't hit the water line. Boom. Okay, that's good. So now that can kind of sit there. Yes.